What's something people don't know about Thanos? His backstory is darker than you think. Thanos wasn't always a villain. In fact, his journey from an innocent child to the Mad Titan is a tragic tale of rejection and obsession. Born on Titan, a moon of Saturn, Thanos was different from the start. His skin color and deformities made him an outcast. But it wasn't just looks that set him apart. From a young age he was shunned by his peers and even his own family. This isolation planted the seeds of his dark future. Thanos had a twisted fascination with death. He felt a connection to it, deeper than anyone imagined. As he grew, so did his obsession. He would spend hours contemplating the nature of life and death, often visiting the darkest corners of Titan to ponder his grim thoughts. This morbid curiosity soon turned into a dangerous ideology. He believed the universe's only salvation was through destruction. This belief led him to the horrific idea of wiping out half of all life. Thanos thought that by eliminating half the population, he could bring balance and prevent suffering. This twisted logic drove him to commit unimaginable atrocities. And thus, the Infinity Gauntlet quest began. Driven by his dark vision, Thanos sought out the Infinity Stones, wreaking havoc across galaxies. His ruthless determination and cold logic make him one of the most feared villains in the Marvel Universe. He was relentless, stopping at nothing to achieve his goal. But remember, his story is a warning. Sometimes, the darkest paths are paved with what someone believes is good intent. Thanos' tale is a stark reminder of how a noble cause can be twisted into something monstrous. His journey from an outcast child to a feared tyrant shows the dangers of unchecked obsession and the fine line between good and evil. So, the next time you think of Thanos, remember his dark origins and the tragic path that led him to become the Mad Titan. As Thanos grew older, his isolation turned into resentment. He began to see his differences not as a curse but as a sign of his destiny. His first act of violence was a turning point, a moment when he embraced his darker impulses. This act was not just a rebellion against his tormentors, but a declaration of his new identity. Thanos delved into forbidden knowledge, conducting experiments and dark rituals. He gathered followers who shared his vision, promising them power and salvation through destruction. His rise to power was swift and brutal, marked by a series of conquests and massacres that left entire civilizations in ruins. Seated on his dark throne, Thanos commanded vast armies and wielded unimaginable power. His ultimate weapon, the Infinity Gauntlet, was a testament to his relentless pursuit of his twisted vision. With each stone he acquired, he transformed further, becoming the embodiment of death and destruction. In his final battle, Thanos stood victorious, his dream of universal balance within reach. But in that moment of triumph, he was forced to confront the horrors he had unleashed. His reflection revealed a monster, a being consumed by his own darkness. Thanos' legacy is a chilling reminder of how far one can fall when driven by obsession and a twisted sense of purpose.